He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Right over the top here with the four-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Standing in now, Lance Leahy. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. He'll enter play here with that average down in the low 200s. 1 home run and 11 RBIs. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And 2 quick outs here in the second.
Batting 7th.
Lorenzo Fernandez will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Schneider is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Jimmy Lundy will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, that was a rough one yesterday, but he's still hitting over 300 in his last 10 games.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A good action on the 2-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
That gets through, and he'll start the inning off with a base hit.
Well, he needed a hit like this. Got to get him to snap out of this cold streak. I mean, you're just looking for something to go your way, and that ball, it's not hit particularly well, but it happens to find a hole. He's saying, man, it's about time.
Steve Ramirez will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. Sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Into the box, Adam Zahorik, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Third inning, no score to this point. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
In now, Nathaniel Randolph. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And with a man on first, it'll take at least another double to bring him in.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. Nathaniel Randolph is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's taken for strike 1.
Mic check. I need a mic check.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. To third, Harmon. Right there.
Nice shot.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The left fielder, number 9, Patrick Coates.
At the plate, Patrick Coates. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him on just 3 pitches.
Sent on the ground out to second. Caudle ranges to his right. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
The center fielder, Quinn Grant.
Quinn Grant is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
In there, no balls and a strike.
And, you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Line softly toward the hole. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting, third baseman, Brian Henley.
Brian Henley comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting. And you have to accept what's going to happen sometimes.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Mic check.
Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Oh, I sure were.
And I believe they'll say he
That's
pulled
me
out
live
the
right
lane
now.
as yes he did. It's ruled a strike.
This is me, though.
2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Hooks lead it 3-0. Lance Leahy heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1 delivery.
No,
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And
Ball two.
did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Ripped down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, talk about a difference that 24 hours makes. Yesterday, these guys were hitting everything in sight, but things sure have changed this time around. They haven't been able to get anything going at all.
Lorenzo Fernandez. And he takes strike two.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
Down and away, it's a ball and two strikes. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And he's safe.
The batter, number 6, designated hitter, Jimmy.
Now to the plate, Jimmy Lundy. He singled his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, on the knees.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay home. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Now batting, the first
Steve Ramirez is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
And this is a big-time strikeout situation right here. So they're going to be shooting for the same result, no doubt about it.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and two strikes.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next two pitches. So you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Adam Zahorik will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in two trips. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 4-2 game.
Now batting,
Nathaniel Randolph steps in to try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single.
And that's a nice job right there to drive in the run by the last guy. And it can definitely fire up a team when someone comes through big time with two outs.
On the ground up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. Patrick Coates will stand in for the third time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. Quinn Grant makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a foul tip straight into the catcher's glove, and he's able to hang on to record the first out of the inning.
0-2 count. They're coming with the fastball. And he's geared up for it here, but he winds up just missing it as he foul tips it, and the catcher holds on.
Brian Hendley stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Grounded to short. Backhanded. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Lance Leahy will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Nothing across here this half. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9. Leading off the inning, Lorenzo Fernandez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least one back here in this inning.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Drilled on the ground to short. Haskett takes it in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Designated hitter,
Jimmy Lundy tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. In the air out to left. Iwamura giving chase. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
the first baseman.
Steve Ramirez will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 thus far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's done a really good job of kind of getting ahead of hitters here by throwing first pitch strikes to 70% of the batters he's faced, and that's why he's doing so well.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Iwamura sprinting after it, and that's the 3rd out. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Hooks lead it 4-2. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he definitely turned in the standout performance in this one. He finishes with an even 10 strikeouts, and he was instrumental in leading his guys to the victory.
So that's a wrap here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, and our entire MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor leagues. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Frisco Rough Riders and the Corpus Christi Hooks. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Josh Huggins is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and then it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. First offering on its way.
Jason Hovish.
Jason Hovish comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
Ooh, you might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. With a moment now, let's take a look at the Corpus Christi defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, Matty, out in that corner outfield spot, a very reliable left fielder. Not somebody that's going to make the great plays, but every routine ball, it's as good as gold.
That counts 1-1.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up. David Castaneda will get his first shot now, and he's seen that average climb a bit here recently thanks to what he's done over the course of these last 5 ball games. In there at the knees, strike 1.
1-1's the count.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Jose Chavez steps into the box, and we'll see if he can at least put the ball in play, something the first 4 men have been unable to do.
Ball inside.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And that's a pitch you have to lay off right there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Looped out toward third. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. Throw will
safe.
not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Leonard Shimizu.
Leonard
Ball left
Shimizu
outside.
is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
I got 1
Swing
ball, 1
and a
strike.
miss, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Johnny Harris will stand in, and as you can see the numbers away from home, he's been much better once he gets out on the road. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left. Elvis Koenig is into the box as we are all set to begin the 3rd.
Elvis Koenig.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
And I think he'll keep riding that pitch until these guys prove they can do something with it.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Well, now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Batting 9th.
Rolando Aguilar digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Josh Huggins will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game.
And remember, they got him on a fastball, so I got to figure they're going to attack him the exact same way.
That evens it up 1-1. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We'll head now to the home half. Jason Hovis is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball one. Now a swing and a fly ball. A quick out number one. Javier Rosas is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game. At the plate, David Castaneda. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Jose Chavez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone. Then maybe your offense can go from there.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Now batting.
Leonard Shimizu comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Lifted the other way to left center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Johnny Harris in now. He went down looking at it. In there, no balls and a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2, you got to shorten up. Find some way at least to put the ball in play. You can't afford a strikeout here with an important run out there at second base.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but you know, I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Elvis Koenig stands in as he looks at ball one here. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a good approach when you're facing a pitcher you're not too familiar with. But take a look at a few and see what he's got.
Outside, 3-0 now. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit. Throw goes over to third. Rolando Aguilar digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. He got him. And exhale as he's out of the jam, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Josh Huggins makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
Chopped foul right at home plate. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. Swing and a miss as it's dropped behind the plate. Perez finds it, and he makes the throw to first. Huggins is retired, and there's 1 away.
Center fielder
Jason Hovis will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here, 0-1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Standing in now, Javier Rosas. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give him fits out there. David Castaneda will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and a very even game through 6 innings.
That counts 1-1.
1-1. One and two.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight.
Ball.
Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far as he's had a whale of a ball game. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Jose Chavez.
Right side. Backhanded. And he'll
He's
take
out.
this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder
Leonard Shimizu will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another
0-1's
pitch he
the
can
count.
drive right here.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line hard.
That ball's
But
foul.
this is a foul ball. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 7th inning stretch time here at the... Leading off the inning, Johnny Harris, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at-bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Elvis Koenig stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
And this isn't the first guy that's been frozen by that pitch tonight. He's had a lot of guys shaking their heads so far.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Strike three. 19 strikeouts for him now.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Rolando Aguilar stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first two guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one.
Nope,
no offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Harmon is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. Can't ask for much more than this. 8 shutout innings thus far. Josh Huggins will stand in to lead things off, as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, and between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Liner towards second. But this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first out.
Now batting.
Jason Hovis will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Hard to believe he let that one go. That was right on a platter for him.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far, as he's just been flat unhittable.
That's a sign of a guy who's really learning how to pitch. I mean, look at this location on 1 and 2. No need to try and blow him away with a high fastball. This is right on the outside corner at the knees. No chance to get that one.
Javier Rosas will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Perez scoops it up. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. And guys, you can't win if you can't score, so there's probably not a whole lot of debate about who'll take home Topps Player of the Game honors in this one.
Yeah, really a dominating performance out there. Look at all the strikeouts. I mean, they just couldn't touch him.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out.